Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the other side. As you know, I told you guys I was coming to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, which is also known as Saigon. I am in the hub in the city center. I made it here earlier, around about, I would say, a little after 1. I landed in Ho Chi Minh City. And man, first impression, what can I say? It's real. It's real. Vietnam is definitely everything is cracked up to be. That could be good or bad. But what I mean by that is specifically is so when I got out on the street after immigration, getting my SIM card and exchanging some money, I didn't exchange all of it because I can get better rates elsewhere. But going out in the street, oh man, there's people everywhere. As soon as you get off the plane, they have like a bunch of people standing there right before immigration saying, "Welcome to Vietnam." Then once you get to immigration outside on the street, you have a bunch of people asking, "Hey, taxi." Everybody selling you more SIM cards. And you also have Grab, which is like Uber or Lyft in America. A lot of motorbikes. Traffic lights, they do have some, but not as much as, I don't think it's as many as it is in America, honestly. Um, it was kind of gloomy. I guess it rained a little bit earlier, so it wasn't quite sunny like I thought it would. I think that's one thing I imagined flying into Vietnam is that it would be sunny. Not keeping in mind that, Vietnam has rainy seasons and yeah, the sun can shine and sometimes it don't. So, but that wasn't bad. I found my Grab right away. My Grab was able to find me. Uh, Actually, when it comes to language, people back at home been asking me like, "Hey, um, do you speak the language?" And I'm like, "No." But honestly, there are, quite a few Vietnamese that speak English. You'd be surprised. But it kind of makes sense though, because honestly, I don't think Vietnam. I mean, not knocking like anyone who doesn't speak English, but I think because, uh, and this is just speculation, but I think because Vietnam did allow foreigners from Western countries to come teach English, um, I think it really, really allowed for the country to grow and progress in terms of business relations and just doing business overall. So, and the reason I say that is because, you know, like I said, when I first touched down, everything was a smooth sail because, the Vietnamese people spoke English as well. And it's actually pretty good. At least it's decent enough for you to understand. I would say that much. Um, so yeah, as far as like the infrastructure, oh my God, nothing like America. Not bad, but I'm just saying it's nothing like America. I would definitely have to get used to this. As far as like finding a lot of different places in terms of like, for instance, if somebody was to invite me somewhere right now, if it wasn't for Grab, I wouldn't know how to get there on my own. Like, I think out here, no matter how much good at navigation you are as a person, because anybody that know me knows I'm a real navigator, back in America. Like, I know how to get around. But here, I don't know if I can ever figure out how to get around unless, anybody that's like visiting for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, not enough time in my opinion. You would really have to be here for some time to really learn how to get around. Um, so yeah, so I found my apartment. I got a Grab. He took me here. GPS led him right there. My landlord lady, she was really, really, really nice. Actually, um, my landlord actually, as far as cool points and integrity, 100% trust. Here's why. So I bought a whole bunch of camera equipment. Right now I'm on my Samsung phone. The camera's really good, so no big deal. But I bought a whole bunch of DJI camera equipment. Like I got the Osmo Pocket 3, I have the body camera, and I also have the Flip 4, which is a drone. And top products, really good cameras. Can't wait to use them. But anyway, I had all of them in a bag. Oh, and plus my Sony 6100 camera that I bought from Best Buy. I put all of those in a bag that I bought to put all of my camera electronics in. And when I got here, I met with the landlady, and we sat down, we talked, had a small talk, break the ice sort of thing. And I left that bag sitting on the chair. I know. But anyway, we came up to my apartment where I'm at now. I'm in the studio. Small, but really nice just for now. It's temporary. But anyway, I came in, got settled a little bit, and I'm walking around doing something, and all I know is I hear a knock on the door. Her husband is right there with the bag. And I just said, oh. And he had a smile on his face, and I said, oh my God, thank you so much. I couldn't thank God enough, honestly. That right there told me a lot about them, as landlords, as people who do business. And so I would highly, highly recommend my landlord to any tourists, anyone who's coming here to teach English. Whatever you come in here to do, trust me, I would highly recommend my landlord because of that. But I have heard in the past that Vietnamese people, have really good integrity. If you lose something, 9 times out of 10, somebody will find you and bring it back. So that's good to know that if I lose something, it's a good chance that I'll get it back. Especially when, you spent a lot of money on, equipment and, things like that. So shout outs to my landlord. So if anyone's coming to Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City, I'm in the hub. I am in the Lai Chin Thang Apartments. If you look it up on Google, it'll come right up. So that's enough there. But yeah, so on the way here, you have motorbikes everywhere, cars everywhere. It's like traffic is really, really steady. It's slow, but steady. Now, I know some days it could be slower than others, but just getting here, first impression, it was pretty steady. It took me about 10 minutes to get to my flat. And so I was really hungry when I got here to my flat. And however, I was really, really tired. I think my flight was about 22 hours. So this will happen. I left Dallas-Fort Worth. And the flight was delayed. My flight from Dallas-Fort Worth was delayed. I left Tuesday, August 4th. I left Tuesday, August 4th. Now, I was supposed to transfer to another flight in San Francisco. I got there, that flight was already gone because my flight back in Dallas-Fort Worth was delayed. So I had to I flew United, so I had to reach out to United customer service support. They were really, really quick in finding me another flight. And however, they messed up the date. So anyway, I was able to get on the flight from San Francisco, and it was about a 12-hour flight to Taipei because they had to change my flight. I wasn't going to Hong Kong anymore. They found me another flight out to Taipei, Taiwan. And then I laid over there for about 3 hours. And then I finally was able to fly to Ho Chi Minh City. So because of the delays, it took a little more than 20 hours. I would say honestly 24, to be honest. With that being said, by the time I got to the flat, I was so tired that I didn't even feel like going out to get nothing to eat. So I just laid down and went to sleep. And I woke up. I said, let me get dressed, put on some clothes to go out and get something to eat. So now I am getting ready to get up and go out and get something to eat. Like I said, I'm in the city center, so I can just walk around. I don't have to get a Grab to go anywhere. At least for now. At least for now. So I'm really, really excited to be here. I have a really nice view where I'm at. I will see other apartments in this apartment complex tomorrow. And yeah, so with that being said, I'm going to get off. I just wanted to give my first few minutes of impression of Vietnam. Um, Please like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification button. Thank you for watching my channel. Thank you for following me. The reason I'm so grateful is because I want to share this experience with, the world, but specifically my family, friends. But I know it'll reach the world. So, like I said, thanks for watching, and thanks for allowing me to inspire you, or bring you any type of optimism. If you're thinking about moving to Vietnam or just visiting, I would highly recommend it. I would say go for it. Don't think about it too much, because honestly, back in 2016, I was a foreign exchange student. I went to Warsaw, Poland. Going abroad, from my personal experience, is nothing that you can just 100% be ready for. You know what I mean? So if you're thinking about visiting or just going somewhere, just go. Just do your research. Know as much as you can before you go wherever you want to go. And yeah, that's the best advice I can give. Also, don't wait on nobody. If you have to go alone, go alone. Because if you wait on somebody, you probably will never go, especially if you're from America. However, I do think Americans are starting to wake up and travel a little bit more, to be honest, so I ain't going to be too hard. But back in 2016, when I first went abroad, that wasn't really the norm for Americans. I would try to convince my friends to do it when I went back after my semester ended. And a lot of them was not open to it. And honestly, it wasn't really a big thing on YouTube either, unless you were like teaching English or something like that. But just like traveling abroad to different countries, visiting and different things like that, I don't think that was really the norm like that. At least in the black community, for sure. For sure in the black community. So I would say, yeah, just do it. Just do it. And don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people who have negative things to say about other countries. Because honestly, there's negative things you can say about every country. But there are positive things that you can say about them as well. You just have to get out and explore and figure out what that is. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go out on the streets, find me something to eat. And with that being said, see you on the other side.